Hello, welcome back to Y'all Don't Even... are we going up or down with the music?
It's glitching.
Oh. So am I going yet?
Yeah.
Oh, I am? Okay. Hi, welcome to Y'all Don't Even Know. This one's going to be a little bit of like a sports theme because biggest game is tomorrow. The Super Bowl is tomorrow. We're going to talk about some Super Bowl parties, some commercials, the game itself, and we're going to reflect on the past NFL season that kind of happened. But,
kind of happened.
Yeah, kind of. I don't like to think of it. But anyway, here are the boys. Jake.
Yo.
Tito.
Hi.
Marcus.
What's going on, Justin?
And replacing his brother, Nathaniel Welsh.
Hi, how's it going?
I want to clarify we're not actually replacing him. He's just not here tonight. As you can see, we're also missing Kale. But this should be a pretty good one. I want to get your thoughts on something because I was thinking about it.
The last, 10 minutes happened.
No. There was a lot. There was a lot. We'll just say that. But there's so many, days where places give off work for holidays and whatnot. The Monday after the Super Bowl, I feel like they should give off. Because because it's such a big, event in the U.S., they should give... Everyone's up till the end, and the end of it's midnight.
I agree.
Give us all... Make it a holiday.
I agree.
It's bigger than some of these other holidays that are out there.
You either give people the day off, or you switch the game to Saturday, which they never would do. But because the game is on Sunday, I would think a lot of people take off anyways the next day, but...
I mean, I took off this Monday.
I took off last year because I knew the Eagles... Well, obviously I knew the Eagles were in it, but I probably won't stay up and watch the whole thing. Maybe. Depends on how the game goes. But yes, they should.
I feel like it should be voluntary work. If you don't really care about football and you're not going to stay up for it and you feel like you want to work, then go in. But if you want to take advantage of having that day off.
But I also think that creates another issue is that there could be people that don't watch the Super Bowl and just don't want to come into work. So I think they give us all these holidays off. At least for me, since mine's a union shop.
It should just be a day off.
It should just be a day off.
Mandatory day off, yes.
That's why it's voluntary. You better be voluntary in case you don't want to go in.
Yeah, but no one's going to come in anyway.
Yeah, but if you didn't care about sports and I said, hey, Nate, you have off tomorrow, you're going to be like, no, I want to work?
No, that's true. Not at all.
You'll 100% say, sweet, another day off.
Yeah.
I mean, especially because
exactly.
there's also that huge break between Christmas and Easter. Just throw something in there. And it's never going to happen.
Well, randomly this year, I don't know if it was last year, I don't remember, but we have President's Day off.
We do have that off.
I had Martin Luther King Day off.
Which, because you're a union, I can understand.
Yeah. We get every single union holiday off.
So President's Day?
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice to break it up.
I just think that it needs something.
Isn't there a new holiday that Trump was trying to push for?
Probably the Super Bowl.
Oh, it was.
I don't think it was the Super Bowl. That would have gotten so much headlines.
It was. I think it was around Christmas. It was one of those days.
No, he was trying to make the 24th and the 26th federal holidays, which it now is.
Yeah, the 26th. Yeah.
And the 24th. It was both. He wants both days off.
Well, that would be absolutely awesome if every company did that too.
But that's why I just think that...
and the Super Bowl, Super Bowl Monday absolutely should be off.
Especially because you got to think of the high risk. I know none of us are drinking, but there are people out there that go to parties and get absolutely hammered.
Yes.
Do you want to put the risk of them being hungover in the morning driving to work and you being on the same road as them? It creates a whole nother issue.
I always think that the team, the fans of the teams that are in wouldn't drink as hard, but I guess when people get a chance to drink, they'll just do it. Just because.
What, the teams that aren't in?
The people who have a rooting interest.
Yeah, I would figure they shouldn't drink as much. It's not their team, but or maybe they. I don't know. To me, it's if your team is in, you should take off the next day regardless.
Yeah.
Because You want to go to work and celebrate, or I don't know.
I mean, I
Yeah,
feel
stay
like
home and celebrate
I
if
feel
they
like
win.
with the whole drinking aspect, I feel like if your team's in it and they win, 95% of that fan base is getting hammered
Oh yeah.
because they're going out and they're celebrating. Especially if you're in that city, I just don't want to be on the same road as those people. Marcus, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think it should be?
I don't
Sorry,
see an
Keno.
issue with it being federalized. I feel like whoever does it is going to get a lot of blowback, and because then at that point you're making a sport an actual holiday. But I mean, I think at some point it's going to happen, and I think it's inevitable. I mean, because most people take off anyway, so it's not going to be long.
I think the big difference with this sport compared to other ones are every single one are like series. This is you have one game to win it all.
That is true.
If you're not on your best, it's over. And I think that's why it's like you can't make the World Series or the Stanley Cup a national holiday because then what? You're not going to show up for a week and a half?
Right. My team might win tonight.
It's one day.
Could you actually imagine if the Super Bowl was a series? It was like a 3-game series stretched out between 3 Sundays.
weeks. Oh, that would hate that. I just think then you're dragging it so long. Then the NFL draft has to probably get pushed back. The offseason shorter. I think it creates so much issues.
And then you're playing the same team 3 weeks in a row.
Plus, you got to
Yeah.
think injuries. Like, let's say you have a major player go out in week 1, and like the first one. I think the way they have it now is right. I mean, they keep trying to add games to the season, but that would be terrifying.
Well, adding games to the season is a different story, but adding games to the Super Bowl, that would not work.
I don't think they should add any more to the regular season. I think it causes too many issues.
I
Yeah,
think the extra
many
game of the
injuries.
season already is too much.
Too many injuries would be the issue with the adding to the season.
Yeah.
The way they're saving players in the preseason, too, it actually makes them more prone to injury because they're not conditioned.
I'm going to take the 49ers, for example. They have people nonstop getting hurt, and if
Well,
they add more
that's-
people to the season, more games to the
that's-
season, then that's even bigger risk.
That's a different issue than
Well, there's
games.
a theory behind that actually about the 49ers.
What, their injuries?
Yeah. There's like a
transfer station, like electrical step down or step up station, like 50 to 100 yards away from their practice facility.
emitting like electro
EMFs,
yeah
electromagnetic
affecting their
fields.
bodies.
I saw about that.
It deteriorates your muscles.
But the entire team like that? Like, just
Well, yeah,
the way
if they're all practicing there, yeah. I mean, it's a legit theory.
Along those lines, wasn't there something with either an NFL team or it might have even been the Phillies with their the AstroTurf? Wasn't the AstroTurf considered like cancerous back in the day?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
I
that
think
was
Toronto's they're heavy on it because their entire like infield is the same material too.
Yeah, there's something about it. I don't know.
And then obviously we know the curses at MetLife. That's a nightmare. But yeah, I just wanted to see. I don't know. I've thought about it, and I thought if you just make it a holiday, a lot of things are avoided.
A lot of people aren't as frustrated in the morning either.
But before we get to that Monday, there's always the parties on Sunday. And do you guys have like a big party, or not big party, but do you guys have like a party at least for the Super Bowl, or like a get together?
If it's the Eagles, it's a big to do, obviously, but it's just another game. To me, it is.
Yeah, last year we had a party. There was a lot of us were over at your house last year.
Okay, but besides that, do you have one? Like, does your family do anything?
Tomorrow we'll have my brother and his girlfriend and stuff come over, but it won't be like a major party.
They're coming to your place?
Yeah. Well, no, we're going to my parents' house, but we'll watch the game, but it's not like it's going to be like a super big party.
It's not labeled Super Bowl party. It's just
Correct. It's just
another
like
day.
yeah. It's just like another day watching a game, pretty much.
Mark, you got anything?
No, I don't know what I'm doing. I know I have church in the evening, so I'm not 100% sure what all I'll be doing.
Because I'm going over to my girl's grandmother's place, and they have like a big party there. I'll take it. A lot of good food.
Yeah, I don't mind having a party for any teams, really. Just a Super Bowl party would be fun.
I just always view it as like it's entertaining to be with people that also enjoy the game. Food's always good because it's always like a bunch of dips and like stuff like that. But it's like the most competitive football you'll watch in the year. Like they both are playing for everything.
And it's funny too, like people that aren't so big of football fans also enjoy the commercials.
Yeah, that also brings the next point I was going to say is, have the commercials gone down in like comedy factor?
Yes.
Like maybe we get one or two, but I felt like I think the last good one I remember was when Pittsburgh played Arizona. And they put every commercial was really, really good.
I think last year there was a lot of like not AI generated, but like robot-ish commercials. I think I remember.
Yeah. There was. I missed all those Dorito commercials and like Old Spice commercials. I don't really see that much anymore.
That was the Arizona Super Bowl. It was every other one. It was like Doritos, M&Ms. Oh, they were all great.
Yeah.
Did last year, was that the year they brought back Puppy Monkey Baby or something like that?
They tried to, and it really wasn't that good.
They like tied it in with a bunch of other ones, I think. I don't know. Last year was hard to remember because it was the home team.
I'll never have that. I'm going to die.
Hopefully,
I need a miracle.
Jerry dies first.
It goes to his son. It's a lost cause.
That's true.
That is a lost cause.
That's a lost cause.
The
Well, you
Jones
might get
family.
lucky.
I don't know. I have more faith next year than I did in previous years. With 2 first. New DC.
Who should be good.
Apparently, everyone from Philly is talking about him like he's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. I think that's who they wanted to replace Fangio with.
Yeah, which I saw Fangio I know he's coming back, but I saw he was considering it.
This year will probably be it.
Yeah,
I think so.
that's rough. Then losing him, and yeah, I'm sure they'll find someone.
It's crazy because the Eagles. I don't mean to change the subject too much, but the Eagles just won the Super Bowl last year, and now they're in like a huge state of flux. It's weird.
I think the offseason is going to be a big thing, and I'm excited for it. But does anyone have like any predictions on what they believe might happen?
Oh, I think Seattle's defense is just going to shut the Patriots down.
Yeah.
I don't think Drake May had a good year, but he also didn't really play any good teams. So I just think Seattle's a better team.
I think as a Patriots fan, you can also look at it like, you know what, our quarterback made the Super Bowl in year 2 of his career. Yeah, we're going to be fine.
Did you guys keep up with like the MVP race and stuff?
I did. I kept up with a lot of the races.
Who do you think should have won it?
I think they got it right.
I don't hate the Stafford win, but I also think that JSN should have.
It's never going to be an offensive player.
No, it's never.
A quarterback.
Yeah, it's a quarterback's award.
I look at those races as there's an MVP, and that's basically your best quarterback in the league, and unless you get like record breakers, otherwise, offensive player of the year is positional player MVP. But quarterback-wise, I think Stafford deserved it.
I agree.
Should they make it quarterback of the year and then position player of the year?
I think we're at a point where everyone just kind of knows that now. Like if you're really into football, you understand that unless you have a running back or wide receiver that's doing things that have never ever been done before, you're not winning MVP. Like Taylor was on pace to be the MVP because he was going to smash every record.
Dude, he fell off quick.
That's why Barkley was in the race for so long last year, is because he was on pace to do it.
Well, didn't he win the offensive player anyways?
He did.
Yeah, so basically
he was offensive positional player MVP.
Well, why is it always quarterback that wins the MVP?
They're the most important player on the field.
Quarterbacks touch the ball every single play.
They control the offense. If you do not have a good quarterback, you could put the greatest team ever assembled, and you could put the worst quarterback together, you're not going to win a lot of games. I mean, Jake, you think the same thing?
Oh yeah. Which is like, well, last year's MVP was so
Who won it last year?
Josh Allen, and it should have been Lamar.
Yeah.
That's why last year's kind of like.
They've been getting MVP wrong a couple years. I'll still die on the hill that Dak Prescott had a better season in 22 than Lamar did.
He probably did, but
It's just voters' choice.
yeah.
Whoever's going to bring them in more viewership. But let's get. I was debating if I wanted to talk about this because it has risen a little bit of controversy. But that's where we're at on Y'all Don't Even Know. Halftime show. Thoughts?
I don't even watch them. I just
Yeah, but you're aware of everything going on, right?
yeah, and to me, it is what it is.
I'm not even saying that. I'm saying like the fact that he doesn't speak any English,
And that
we're
he's
not-
going to dress like a woman.
Yeah.
It's wrong. But it is what it is. I'm not watching it, so whatever.
How can you have someone that doesn't speak any English though be like the halftime show?
Because
On
you're the
the
NFL,
halftime
you can
show.
do whatever you want.
But my whole thing about it, I guess, is I'm not 100% sold it should have been him because this isn't a worldwide sport. This is an American sport. Obviously, they play them all, like they have games all over the country, but it's like one game. They don't have a team. If you want to watch football, you watch the NFL.
Well, that's what Goodell, whatever his name is, Roger. He said that he wants it to be Bad Bunny because he wants to expand the sport to other countries, which to me is a little dumb considering that it's American football.
You also got to remember your roots. This started as only America. And
Yeah,
your
and-
main viewership is America.
Where's this? Where's the guy from? Who's singing?
Puerto
Or whatever he's
Puerto
doing.
Rico.
Puerto
Puerto
Rico.
Rico.
That's an American territory. I guess he just wants to reach Hispanics and Latinos. Then
Oh, no. What about the dress thing?
I mean, hands down, that's not right. I don't believe in cross-dressing in any way. Especially on the world stage like that. I mean, the whole world will be watching.
I guess more so, I think they should leave politics out of it. It's not the sport's not a political
Yeah,
thing.
but
I don't think you should use it as a political
Correct,
stance.
but it's only a political stance because of everything going on in Minnesota right now. That's the only reason it's getting as much attention as it is.
And the problem is you
Seriously.
can't do anything anymore without it being political. I mean, everybody will always find a reason to say that something is political, unfortunately.
Yeah, because if it wasn't a Hispanic person, it would be against Hispanics to not have one of them singing.
just feels like there's always an issue with one side or the other. Someone's not enjoying it.
We're
Yeah.
a very divided country.
Yeah, you
And it
can't please
sucks.
everybody.
It sucks because I think that no matter who anyone likes, I feel like everyone should get along and we should go about it.
At the end of the day, somebody's going to have an issue with something, so you might as well just do whatever.
If you could have
Seriously.
if you could have a dream halftime performance, I know you say you don't watch them, but if you could put anyone on that stage, anyone that you like, they could have done it before. They could be dead. I'm saying anyone you've ever listened to. Question of the day. We'll say that. This is the question of the day.
I would honestly try put Lee Greenwood on there.
To sing "God Bless the USA."
Yes.
Well, I would just.
That'd be
I feel
sweet.
like that would be a better like national anthem type thing. Sing that before.
Yeah. I think. Man, I don't know. I think the Bee Gees would be a cool halftime.
That probably would.
That would be
that
really
would.
cool.
I think you'd get the entire stadium going with that.
Something that gives people a nostalgic feel. I think if you could touch on that.
Well, who would you choose, Justin?
Yeah, Justin, who would you choose?
I'm stuck between two. You know what? Give me Motley Crue.
I was also thinking like Michael Bublé, but it might be kind of might not be the right vibe.
I was thinking either Motley Crue or throw Michael Jackson back up on there.
His corpse.
Like a marionette.
No, but have you ever
Wait,
seen?
did we confirm he was dead?
I'm pretty sure he
Oh,
did
that's
one.
true,
I'm
we don't
pretty
know.
sure he did one before. Did you ever have any of you seen?
I think he did, like way
He
back
did.
when.
It was really good.
like before our time, maybe.
Throw Elvis on there.
Now he's just throwing up dead corpse.
That's a good one though.
Well, I mean, Justin, you said any dead person could
Yeah.
be up there.
But
so-
you were the one that said throw Michael Jackson's dead corpse on there.
Oh yeah, I did.
They're
That's
just
a good one to think.
Introducing Michael Jackson. They just bring up his coffin.
He.
Are you
All of a
sure he's
sudden,
dead?
all of a sudden, he pops out and goes, "It's a thriller."
That's true. We don't know if he's actually dead.
Okay, but like, really, hot take. I kind of respect Goodell for not changing the halftime show after it was announced, and giving into the.
I agree.
I respect it more after everything that happened these past couple weeks.
I respect him for not crumpling to the pressure.
But he's
demand.
also that guy that I feel like just stands on business. Like whatever he says, you're getting.
Well, I can respect that too.
Did you say who you would put on stage? Come on, you got one.
Yeah, I don't care about the halftime show. I don't like live. I don't enjoy.
Yeah, but there's
live
not someone
stuff
that you
like
could put on stage and be like, you know what, I'd watch.
There's nothing that I would listen to
No.
that would.
The Irish tenors.
That doesn't match the vibe of football.
Goodell knows that, and like Jake said, he's standing on business.
I said that.
Or you said that. Sorry.
Thanks.
Um,
I'm so forgettable.
Oh.
2 J names, 2 different people, Mark.
anyway, he knows that his demographic that he's going after is willing to spend money and will spend money, and I think that that's really the crux of what he's going after.
Yeah, at the end of the day, the NFL's a business, and you do what you have to do to market it.
And I mean, it's probably what biggest business in America, one of them at least. So they're gonna do what they have to do.
I got something. Why is football called football? The only
I read something about it.
like the only thing involving your feet is field goals and kicking the ball off.
Drop kicks were more involved
'Cause-
when it was first created.
What would you call it if you didn't call it football? You can't call it like throw ball or something like that because they're throwing the ball the most. Like, what would you call it?
I don't know. What would you call it?
Handball.
Pass the pigskin or something. Deflategate.
I'm looking it up right now.
Speaking of Deflategate, it is such a shame that what's his name? I can't even think of his name.
Excellent.
Bill Belichick.
Yes.
I was
It
going to
is-
get into that later, but I'm glad you brought it up.
It
now.
is a shame and a travesty that he was not voted into the Hall of Fame.
It's
As a first ballot, it's not right.
I think it took a lot of credibility from the Hall of Fame and all their voters, because people are now going to look at that as you have like 3 coaches in there and combined have less Super Bowl rings than Bill Belichick does. He has 8 total.
I think
and
it's
you're
wrong.
not putting him in.
It's wrong.
It's horrible.
And I almost don't agree with Luke Kuechly being in. Almost. Except he was the best one of the best linebackers you'll ever see.
Yep.
And that's the only reason I agreed with it.
I don't agree with that Niners running back. I think that Belichick deserved it over him. You could have given Belichick that spot.
I
Because
agree.
then, let me ask you this. If you're going to punish Belichick from all that, you're going to punish Gronkowski, you're going to punish Brady. If you tell me, when Brady's voting comes, if he is not a first ballot Hall of Famer, that place is a joke.
Gronk is up actually next year
Yep.
for it. And he will...
He should be in. That's the greatest tight end.
absolutely, but I don't think...
They won't.
If they do, it's wrong.
But if I see
If
Brady,
they do, it's wrong. If they don't, it's wrong.
if I see Brady not be a first ballot Hall of Famer, Hall of Fame has completely lost everything.
Why does it smell like Cheerios over here?
It smells like peaches over here.
I mean, the whole definition of the Hall of Fame is
The best
the
of the
famous
best.
people in your sport.
It's the best at the best of what you do. You have the greatest coach to ever do it, and he is not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, and you're a fan. You want to go there and see his cut-off sweatshirt that he wore all the time.
Oh, you think when he does get in, that's his bust?
I don't think that's his bust,
That
but I
should
think
be.
they'll
That's
have,
in his memorial.
Yeah,
case.
they'll have one
Memoria,
of them. Well, I'll have one of them there.
Memorabilia. That's the word.
Memorial.
If
What, are we back on Michael Jackson?
If him and throws corpse. If imagine though, Belichick gets in and Gronk comes out in just a hoodie. It's like, yeah, my coach got in. But then that comes to the next one. Should Robert Kraft be in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
I mean, if you're gonna snub,
I mean,
them
he
off-
has way more
I
scandals
think
because of the whole
anybody.
massage parlor thing.
I mean,
forgot about
whatever.
that.
But
It doesn't change anything in the football realm.
Now let me ask you. We're going to a different sport. Is Barry Bonds a Hall of Famer?
I don't know.
Barry Bonds was the greatest contact hitter before he took steroids.
I'm not even. My thing is, I think he's a Hall of Famer for the sole factor that whole era did steroids.
And that's
Yes.
that's
And
the
So
he
you
was-
can't say he did it in an era where there was absolutely no one else.
He was the best player
Everyone.
in an era where
He was-
everyone was
he
doing
was-
the
Yes.
same thing.
He's absolutely a 100% a Hall of Famer. There's no question.
But back on football, I just wanted to see what your takes were on that because you were saying it didn't affect like their football thing, but that obviously
No, I'm saying
affected
the
their baseball
massage,
thing.
the massage parlor.
It doesn't affect it.
No,
He's the greatest owner to do it.
and anybody involved with that era, that run with the Patriots, should be in.
No, I think if you're there for all of them and had a
Yes.
decent career,
Brady, Gronk,
Yep.
Belichick, Kraft.
Edelman.
I would put Edelman in.
I'm putting Edelman in.
Yeah,
I mean, you still remember his name.
I don't think anyone ever will.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's a pretty famous person, so like he deserves it. Simply by that.
I think if you look at most of these players that are in the Hall of Fame, I mean, a lot of them had very, very dark personal lives too. I mean, obviously there's some that didn't, but I mean, they all have their own mistakes. They all do their own things. I think when it comes to when the actual game itself that they influence with their wrongdoing, that's when they shouldn't. That's when it is be in consideration for not being in there. In many ways, and with Belichick, did they ever prove that he was cheating?
Yes.
They did prove it.
Yeah, they had-
I'm pretty sure
there's
he's a part of
proof that-
Spygate and
Yeah,
Deflategate.
Spygate.
okay. So you take, were those two different seasons?
Yes.
Were they seasons he won the Super Bowl in?
Yes.
Take two,
If you get rid of him, he still has 6.
exactly. Take 2 away, he still has 6.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Is the first year snub just punishment for that, and he'll be in next year, no problem?
I would hope so.
And if they
Because
do
if
that,
he doesn't get in next year, I think there's going to be a lot of people that are really going to get angry.
Bro, just watch him never get in.
if they do
That'd be
that,
insane. That
everyone
would be
from that
wrong.
era has to be snubbed the first year too. They can't.
That's
just,
what I'm saying.
They can't
If-
just do it.
If I see
For
Brady
him.
not be a first ballot Hall of Famer, I think it's an absolute joke. Because he's won a Super Bowl, and I think the percentage was like 40% of his career.
I mean, come on. This is the Hall of Fame, not
It's-
the Walter Payton Award.
And then
I like that a lot. I really like that.
Right, it's
It's-
not about their character.
it's the same thing, even with Brady. Like, take the years that they cheated, take it away, and he still has how many?
5.
He
Which-
even went to Tampa Bay and won one.
I'm going to
so-
make this argument. The Deflategate, okay, they beat the Colts by like 37 points. You're telling me just the deflated football made them score 41 points?
I mean, if the Colts can't score, what the deflated ball isn't doing anything.
It's not doing anything. So I threw that out the window. You're telling me one game in the playoffs, they deflated the footballs, and you lost like 41-6?
Yeah, you can't blame that on a ball being deflated. It's a shame. It's a shame what the Hall of Fame is anymore. I think
It lost so much credibility, I think, for this. So much. You had the great... It felt like everyone thought, oh, yeah, he's 100% in. 100%. No doubt about it.
even he thought so.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Sorry, Coach.
Even his 18-year-old girlfriend thought so.
Isn't she at least 19?
She's like 21, 22.
All right.
They've been dating for like 3 years now.
So it was 18.
It's weird.
Nate, how old are you?
22.
Do
Can you imagine you were dating like a
date?
70-year-old?
Do you want?
Do you want to date Bill Belichick?
No, I'm not
No.
saying that. Imagine you were dating like a 70-year-old woman. That'd be like...
If they're
They
as
say, I know.
loaded as Bill Belichick, sign me up. I'm checking
Honestly-
the breath
honestly,
every
Gold digger.
morning.
That's why she's probably in for is all that money. She's like, oh, I see
I
all
think
that money.
everyone thinks that. Hey, every morning they wake up, she puts a mirror under his nose to see if he's still breathing or not. It's like, dang it, he's still breathing. He's still kicking.
Maybe
I don't get all that
tomorrow.
money yet.
He's not Michael Jackson yet.
Oh,
Maybe one day they'll throw him in his vest on the sidelines, just a corpse. Hey, Bill, what do you think we're gonna run?
Never gonna live that one down.
No, dead or alive. Let's put his corpse. Sorry, I'm thinking about it.
But I'll be honest. It really smells like Cheerios over
It
there.
does smell like Cheerios.
And I don't know why.
Why do you have Cheerios stashed up here?
I can even smell Cheerios over here.
I don't know what it is.
He's eating
It's my
Cheerios.
toes. It actually probably is my feet from you spraying that cleaner on it.
They needed to be cleaned.
Oh,
Let me see.
all right. I know. So not about the Super Bowl, but about NFL. I know both of our teams did not have the seasons that I think either one of us kind of hoped for. I mean, I know Philly still went to the playoffs, but after a Super Bowl win, I think you guys kind of expected more. I'm guessing, right? Than just like a first round exit.
I mean,
Going into the season, before you knew anything about Petula.
Yeah, we definitely expected something. Well, at least a better play than we did.
You expected at least a playoff win.
Yeah, but it turns out that Petula doesn't know how to play.
Like Jake, did you expect
probably
more
couldn't
this
even-
season?
He probably even couldn't
Going into
coach a Madden team.
Before you knew anything.
Well, are we saying we were at the point where I knew Petula was the OC?
I'm saying the first day after the Super Bowl.
Can you?
Don't do that. I'm saying the first time after the
I
Super Bowl,
thought-
you thought you were running it back?
Yes.
Like you were like, go, start the parades for next year.
Yeah, absolutely. And I knew it was going to be trouble is when Kellen Moore was gone.
Yeah.
Because then it gets to a point where Sirianni was just basically had the controls, and it was trouble. But
I mean,
Sirianni's a good high school coach.
he acts like a cheerleader. Mark, Nate, you guys disappointed?
I mean, obviously.
Nate, while they're arguing over Cheerios. Wait,
Very
hold on. Come
disappointed.
smell my big toe.
no, Nate, you do it. You're there.
No, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, let us
Get
know what it
outta here.
smells like.
No.
Smell my
like-
toe.
He's like, oh,
Smell
Honey Nut
my
Cheerios.
toe.
Very disappointing. It's one of the going into the season when you thought, oh, we just won the Super Bowl, we're gonna run it back, and then having that season that we just had, it's very disappointing. It's upsetting and it's kind of sad at the same time.
Very on par for Philadelphia sports.
Just watching their games, you kind of had a feeling like, at least I did, it was just a struggle to win the ones that they won. So it was like, if they were going to win, it was going to be by a long shot. That was my opinion on it.
Are we thinking Honey Nut or original?
I was smelling original because honey nut actually has a really
Now-
nice flavor.
I think for me,
Smell.
my disappointment, because I'm done
Cheerios?
talking about Cheerios.
He's disappointed that
for
it's not honey nut.
I think for me as a Cowboys fan,
Bro, I am.
as soon as I saw them trade for George Pickens, I was like, oh yeah, Dallas is going to have a really good team. Then they brought me right back down to earth after trading Micah Parsons, which now I'm looking at it as a win. But going into the season, I was looking at it as I was going to have a fun year, playoffs, maybe another first-round exit, and I'm going to want to shoot Jerry Jones. That didn't happen.
That didn't change.
It didn't happen. Wasn't fun. They're going to franchise tag George Pickens and work him to a long-term deal, so I'm going to have excitement now. Probably miserable halfway through the season, and then I will watch the playoffs from afar. But my whole thing about the whole disappointment was even though we had a rough year as our teams didn't fare well, what was either one or a couple moments through the season where you were like, you know what, I'm going to look back and be like, yeah, this was fun?
I'll be honest, as an Eagles fan, there wasn't a whole lot because every game, like even the ones we won, it was like torture, man.
What about like opening night?
Fun
You beat Dallas, close game after winning the Super Bowl.
It was fun watching Devontae Smith play, but that's about the brightest spot.
Like, you had to have enjoyed the defense. Defense flew all over the place.
Defense,
That's true. The defense was the brightest spot on the Eagles.
And I really like Quinyon Mitchell. I mean, he doesn't get enough praise for how good he is.
No, he's very solid.
People can look at him and they like he doesn't have the stats and stuff, but he doesn't get the ball thrown his way.
I don't throw him.
The lack of targets is the best stat.
Yeah, which goes to show how good he actually is. And if the Eagles, they need to go corner in the draft, I think.
I was thinking tackle.
Well, I
think Lane Johnson's on his way out.
The Eagles have gotten to a point. Yes, the Eagles have gotten to a point where they are now in trouble because they haven't been planning for the future on the offensive line. Because those guys are getting old, they're getting hurt every year, and now it's like, I mean, the Eagles may regress for like 3 years.
I even saw Landon Dickerson was hinting at possibly retiring, and he's not even old, which is weird.
He's had so many injuries because in college was where it all started.
Right,
That's
like
how you guys ended up landing him, was because he tore his ACL in like the playoff run that they had.
So it's like on the defensive side now, they have so many guys to re-sign maybe, but they have nobody to back.
Speaking of which, please give me some vote of confidence. I'm seeing Reed Blankenship linked to Dallas heavily. Can someone please give me something positive if he comes?
I love Reed. Reed is a great safety.
Because I've seen him following Christian Parker the entire time, and I'm like, I'm not sold on him. I don't watch enough Eagles games.
He's not good in coverage, like one-on-one, but he's a good tackler, and if he plays center field, he's...
So solid downhill safety.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hope we don't get rid of him.
What about Dean?
I would rather... I don't know. Whatever.
Mark, what about you? What was like a bright spot or something that you enjoyed about this NFL year from a Philly perspective?
I don't know what the differences were, but whenever you could see Hurts like go into a different mode, it was really cool. I don't know if he was like, if he took over the game, which some people say, or what, but you could just see him just making throws and making things happen. And when he was doing that, it's fun to watch. And the offense just clicks for some reason. But like I said, I don't know why. I don't know if like somebody else is calling plays, or I have no clue.
They're experimenting with halves.
I don't know.
One half we're gonna let one guy call it.
To me, it's just fun, even in general, to watch a quarterback that when they get in that mode and they're just on, and everything they throw is not everything, but most of the stuff they throw is just an absolute dot, or they fit the ball where they have to. It's really cool to see. And Hurts didn't have very many of those games this past year, but it was, when he did, it was awesome.
I'm looking at you, meaning you talk.
I don't really have many bright spots from this year. I couldn't really watch that many games because I don't have cable right now. So
I'll put you on a streaming service where you can watch for free.
All right.
For $10.99 a month.
No, it's probably, yeah. I'll tell you after. But you don't got anything?
No, I really don't. I didn't watch many games this year.
Did you enjoy box scores at least?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy watching. I enjoy watching highlights.
He's like, I enjoyed 11 box scores.
I mean, almost on every story Jake posted at the end of the game, it was always fire Patullo, so I knew something was messed up.
How are you going to watch the Phillies, bud?
That was pretty exciting because knowing that...
Let's not get into the Phillies right now.
Knowing that, Nathaniel posted the Eagles win every time, too.
Yeah, but he would post it like 6 hours after the game.
And he would post it. He would post the same thing Jake did.
It's like, fire Patullo!
I watched the highlights. I can post now.
No,
he's like, I saw Jake's post. Let me post it, too.
I'll watch the
repost.
Phillies on YouTube TV.
That's like when he posts the Flyers, I'm like,
you have YouTube TV?
You're not watching the Flyers, bro.
I think for me, I had like a couple. I think one of the big ones was watching. Huh?
Go ahead. I'm just gonna say it smells like Cheerios.
Oh, I think a big one was watching how I enjoyed watching the Cowboys come together after Marshawn Lynch's suicide, because I think the way that they handled it was really well done and everything like that. I enjoyed the little 3-week stretch that they had that made everyone believe that, oh wow, Dallas is a dangerous team. Then they beat the Raiders, Eagles, and Chiefs. And I enjoyed kind of what you were saying about Hurts. I'm going to say I enjoyed watching Dak have a full, healthy season, kind of dissect defenses and the way he kind of understands the position more than maybe an average quarterback does.
It's true. He did have a healthy full season.
It's like every other year he's healthy. And whenever he's healthy, he's putting together numbers. And now that you give him another number one wide receiver, he's going to be putting up numbers till they're not there.
He'll get hurt next year, don't worry.
Oh, yeah, it's every other year. It's every other year. I'm fully expecting a full season of Joe Milton.
Which, honestly, he's not the worst.
Oh, he's horrible. I watched that Giants game.
He's not the worst.
He's bad. He's bad.
Yes, but how many games did he start? Just that one?
He didn't start one. Dak played the first quarter.
Exactly.
But
if he's coming in like
he was
cold.
bad. He was bad.
He also
I don't
didn't
think
have
he's
that
that
practice
bad.
session with
I
the
don't think
starters.
he's that
though.
bad.
Oh,
I think he's got a good arm.
I think if he had practice time with the starters,
You know who else had a good arm? Joe Marcus Russell.
Oh boy, that guy.
I didn't like either of them. I don't like Joe Milton. Joe Milton's cool for like when you're up 40.
I don't think he's that bad.
trade for Daniel Jones.
No, he's a free agent. Yeah, I can sign him.
Pick him up. Pick him up as a second.
How much money do you think he's going to get? 35?
He's
30?
gonna get Sam Darnold money.
Ugh.
He's gonna get the same contract that Darnold did, I think.
I think Sam Darnold going to the Super Bowl helps Daniel Jones' case because they're like the same road, except obviously one had an Achilles tear.
Yeah, that's why I think they're gonna get paid the same. I think they're close to the same QB too.
Can I bring up something about Belichick real quick that I just found?
Please.
He is not part of the NFL Coaches Association, which is why he never appears in Madden. Could that be a reason why he wasn't elected at all?
I don't believe so because Sean Payton's not either. And he's probably going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Okay. I didn't know if the people who were on that association were on the board at all.
I don't think Sean Payton's going to be. If Belichick didn't, Sean Payton.
I think Belichick's eventually going to get in. That's why I think Sean Payton will. Plus, I think that the coaches that have success over such a long period of time.
I think the whole MVP, not MVP, sorry. I think the whole Hall of Fame voters, I don't think it, I don't know. It needs to be changed or something. I'm not sure. But let's move on. What is going on right now?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to mean to derail, but I just found that, so
My mic
I
just
wanted to
died.
bring it up.
No, but now. Wait, sorry. So, what were you going to say? I
Go
swear
ahead,
if you say,
Cheerios.
Well, yeah, me and Tito were going to get into an in-depth talk about Cheerio flavors.
go ahead, let's hear
You
it.
ever had
No, let's
multigrain?
No. But I do like the chocolate peanut butter one they have. I think that one's
Those
pretty
are
good.
pretty good, yeah.
I think Honey Nut Cheerio. What are you doing?
Honey Nut Cheerios is
Oh.
OP, OG.
I thought you were falling through the window.
I lost my headset.
Let me just scratch my toe real quick.
Make it smell like more Cheerios.
Here, bring it to me.
It's actually numb right now.
Bring it to me.
No.
I'll scratch your toe.
No.
What in the world?
Damage.
I want to scratch your toe.
New Michael Jackson song.
Oh, hold on. Let me be Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Dude, he's bleach white like him, too.
Wow.
Go ahead, Nathaniel.
You do it.
What was one of your
Early
guys'
stage Michael Jackson.
What?
What was one of your guys' favorite Super Bowl commercials?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Super Bowls.
I can't remember any of them, I'll be honest.
I like the ones where it's just the QR code on the screen and when you scan it, you can't even get to the website because it's crashed because everyone else is scanning it.
How about the
That is
one?
very real.
I think it was Fox or something like that, and they froze the TV, and everybody was like,
Oh, that was awesome last year.
was
That was
sweet.
awesome.
"That would be my favorite one."
Anything that interrupts and causes people to think or feels different.
I'm just gonna go basic Doritos commercial because I don't really know.
Yeah, I can't remember half of the commercials.
People try and get too cute or too funny, and it backfires a lot.
Didn't Elmer's Glue? No, Budweiser had one. The one year, and it was like so sad. It was like, oh, the dog and a horse had a great relationship, and by the end of it, I thought it was Elmer's Glue, but like by the end of it, like the horse ended up dying, and they just showed a guy drinking a Budweiser, and I was like,
And they sent him to Elmer's Glue Factory.
They sent the dog.
Oh,
back.
it was a combo commercial.
Bro, I think one of my favorite commercials. Thanks, Nate. I think one of my favorite Super Bowls outside of the Eagles winning was when the Broncos smushed. No, wait, was it the Broncos beat the Panthers?
Yes, but I wouldn't say it was a smush.
You was that? You liked that Super Bowl?
Seattle.
I hated
Were you
that
thinking when
Super Bowl.
Seattle absolutely dismantled Peyton Manning in
Yes,
Denver?
it was that one.
Yes.
That one, yes.
That
I
one.
did not
yes.
enjoy that one. I like competitive games.
I like that one.
But my favorite Super Bowl was 28-3 because we will never see that again. That was
A couple weeks ago, I actually watched like the highlights back of it, like the in depth, and it's just the
it's
Patriots
unbelievable.
never stopped believing in themselves.
No.
Once. Not once.
And I think that's the reasons when like 28-3 at halftime, if you're Atlanta fan, you're like, we did it.
Yeah,
we
it's like,
did it.
It was like Eagles fans last year. Like this game's over.
But it was over.
Yeah, but did a little part of you have like a little bit of doubt because you're like, I get he's not Brady, but it's a guy that is on pace to have a Brady-esque career with the numbers he's put up statistically so far. When it was halftime, where you were like, no lead is safe.
Oh no, I wanted to keep stacking on, but our defense was so good they couldn't do anything.
I mean, the fear goes back to the zebras on the field.
But that Patriots,
You guys had such a big lead, they couldn't have done anything.
the 28-3. I mean, that defense locked in. The Patriots defense, that second half locked in. That was the only reason.
Nate, you got one, and I like what Jake said. No Eagles Super Bowls, because obviously, I feel like anyone's going to be biased if their team won the Super Bowl.
One of the favorite Super Bowls was
The only
probably-
Eagles one I'll give you is if it was the Patriots one.
no, it was probably when one of the first Patriots Super Bowls was because it was just an absolute. This is when I first started watching football. It was one of my favorite ones. I don't know.
What?
Hey,
Nate.
Well, like,
Hey,
there's
Nate,
like
the Patriots in the
7?
last 20 years have been in 9 Super
12?
Bowls, or 10. Which one?
Bro, I'm going to tell you a Super Bowl that gets forgotten a lot.
Tell me one team, and then I'm just going to take a guess. And if it's the Patriots in there, I'm really screwed.
What?
Give me a team, and I'm going to guess who the other team was.
You're going to know it.
Who is it?
It's
Just
the
give-
Rams.
Oh, are you going to say Rams Patriots?
No, Rams Bengals.
Oh. That was a good Super Bowl, though.
It was, but it doesn't, like, it was so, like,
OBJ hurt himself that
the
time.
Rams and the Bengals. It's so random.
Yeah, but the Rams have a good team. I think it was more so Cincinnati just came out of nowhere.
The Rams do have a good team, but now they can't, like,
Was that the first year of Stafford?
yeah.
Yeah.
I doubt Cincinnati will ever.
They need an O-line
They're in
and a
trouble.
defense. They're in trouble.
But to me, it was like the most random Super Bowl.
Let me think if I can think of one. Oh, I'm going to throw it back a little bit. Colts and Saints. The surprise onside kick at a half. Where I think it was Tracy Porter picked off Peyton Manning, and that was kind of the end of it.
That was back to 2010.
Or Arizona-Pittsburgh was a good one when I saw a dinosaur, James Harrison, return a touchdown for 101 yards.
That was a fun one.
Santonio Holmes catch back of the end zone. Legendary. Even though it wasn't a catch. But I won't get into that.
I feel like playoffs leading up to the Super Bowl is more memorable for me than the actual Super Bowls.
I think that might be because there's so many games that are played. Like, there's so many good ones.
There's a lot more to sample.
Oh, I got another one then.
I have a question for you guys. Should Seattle have handed the ball off to Beast Mode?
I was just about to say that was the other Super Bowl that was absolutely mind-boggling for that sole reason that it could be 50 years down the road and people will still talk about that.
Should have handed the ball
Didn't they
off.
have 4 downs?
It was the first. No, it was second down.
I think it was
and the
second.
first time they
3 downs.
and it had like the 6th, and the play before that, Marshawn Lynch ran it 5 yards.
You absolutely handed off to him.
Yep.
On the 1 yard line.
It was
I don't
horrible.
care if you're paying your quarterback.
And that was because of Seattle screwing up. One of the most amazing catches got forgotten. Remember Jermaine Kearse had the one where it was bobbled up in the air and it fell into his lap?
Yep.
That would have been the play of the game.
Yeah, he's just laying there, and it's like...
It would have been play of the game. But now Malcolm Butler is forever known as a legend in New England history.
I just don't understand the thought behind, on the 1 yard line, throwing the ball. I don't get it.
I mean, I understand doing it once. Try and catch him off
Yeah,
guard.
but especially after your running backs just...
But you just pound the rock, and it's going to get in.
You have the greatest power back of that generation. He has the greatest run, in my opinion, of all time with Beastquake against New Orleans.
Yes.
He broke 11 people's tackle. I'm giving the ball to the greatest power back in that era. Without a doubt, no hesitation. I'd be up in the coaching box laughing. Like, halfback dive. I don't care. We'll run it again.
Three times in a row.
If you
Halfback
stop
dive.
it, congratulations. It's coming again.
It's like the Eagles with the tush push. We're going to do it 3 times on the 1 yard line.
And then it's stuff like that where you're like, is sports rigged? Could be. Maybe. Can't prove it. Can't prove it's not.
It was,
Like, who makes it like, well, I don't know.
I bet my dad frozen yogurt on that game, and I was this close to winning.
Frozen yogurt's good.
It was at Menchie's place.
Ooh.
Menchie's is good.
All right, what else we getting into? Thank you, Dubby. Thank you for listening, everybody else. I'll be back next week with a banger.
And a better sponsor read.
Yeah.
Yeah, I promise we're gonna be more prepared.
Don't drop us, Dubby, yet.
Don't forget about the turds in the ceiling.
And the Cheerios on the floor.
Oh, gosh.